Casio has released a brand new watch, and I've got a feeling that this one is going to be super popular. Now, a lot of you have probably seen the other Casio Tank model. Now, that does have some problems because it is quite a small watch, and most enthusiasts were asking for a bigger version. So, Casio have released this one, the LTP B165L, and I think that this model could just answer all of the problems, all of the questions that us enthusiasts had about that last Casio Tank model. So this is a relatively new release. These are pretty hard to find. I had to import this one all the way from Spain. However, even importing it into the country with delivery and all that stuff, it only cost me £50, which is a pretty good price. Let's take off the stickers. Yep. And do we have a sticker on the case back? It's already come off a little bit. Get a nice close-up shot for this one, shall we? So I've got a feeling that this is going to be a very, very popular Casio. I feel like this style of watch is coming back into fashion and people are really starting to appreciate this style of watch more and more. I too am definitely in that boat, all because of this watch, the Sander 1108. I bought this for £10 and since I bought this watch, I've been enjoying this style and looking for watches in this style more and more. Now, because this is a super cheap watch, it has pretty poor specifications, it's not got a steel case, it's got a mineral crystal, and that's where this Casio is going to operate. It's offering that Cartier Tank experience, obviously in the looks department, however, it's offering them with better specifications than this cheap Sander Tank. Now, this is going to be a quick first impressions. It's the first time that I've seen this watch. I'm going to be doing a full in-depth review on this watch over on the Top Tier Ticker channel, including all the different versions, macro shots, fancy shots, all of that sort of stuff. So go and watch that review. You'll find it linked in the description of this video. But my first impressions are very, very positive. Now, there's 3 different colours to choose from. I went with the salmon pinky colour dial. I liked this version the best in the photos, but the black and gold version also looks really cool. Now, what makes this Casio really stand out in this category is that, as you can see on the case back, it says stainless steel. And indeed, this full watch, including the case, the bezel, the crown, everything is made from stainless steel. Now, of course, with most watches, that isn't really anything special. It's nothing new, but Casio obviously usually make watches in resin. So finding Casios in stainless steel is definitely something that's always welcome. And there aren't many watches in this style offering a watch in stainless steel at the price, specifically at the price. You'll find a lot of tank alternatives around the $300–400 mark, but there's not actually a lot under $100. And that's exactly why people have been desperate for Casio to release a watch that looks like this. I actually super enjoy that little splash of colour with the turquoise seconds hand, and it is hard to tell with my lights here, but those are actually completely polished hands. But because they are multifaceted, they can look black in different lighting conditions. Now, I won't lie, the case is a little bit chunkier than I was expecting, mainly because of the case back and the bezel kind of bump out above and below the case. I mean, it's not a thick watch by any means, but I was expecting it to be slimmer. But here it is next to the Sander Tank, very, very similar in size. The Sander is slightly wider, but I'd say they're about the same size in terms of the lug to lug. I've got a feeling these two are going to wear incredibly similar, but the main difference is that the Sander has a 20mm lug and the Casio has an 18mm lug. I won't lie, I wish the Casio also had a 20, but beggars cannot be choosers, eh? We've been waiting for this watch for a long time, so I'm just glad that it's here. Also a stainless steel buckle. No quick release spring bars, but that's kind of expected with Casio. First impression, guys, are very, very positive. I'm excited to wear this watch for a couple of days now, and I'm going to get working on the full review. But for more unboxings, first impressions, and reviews, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.